Hey, this is Mark DeRosa. Welcome to the show.
If you're just tuning in, there may be something developing in this game that you'll want to see. Heidi, help us set the scene here. Seventh inning ready to roll. Ready for another shot now. Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Strike one to start the at-bat. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And he strikes him out here. So that's out number one here in the seventh as he continues to keep him out of the hit column. One man is out in the Red Sox seventh, and that'll bring up the former MVP second baseman Dustin Pedroia. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And here's one that misses to Pedroia, and the count evens at 1-1. Here's the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in and then get right back outside. Nice pitch.
Got him. So that's the second out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now. Digging in, J.D. Martinez. He went down on strikes last time up. And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Behind 0-2 now. And he struck him out to retire the side, so he's through 7 complete, still working. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. There's prior history in this matchup. He's got 3 base hits in 23 at-bats. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times.
You're lucky if you get 1 pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now. Digging in, Mitch Moreland. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul.
He's going to be thinking about that pitch all night if he doesn't have a big game right here. Pulled his front shoulder and everything went with it.
Base hit, and the perfect game comes to an end here in the 8th. So these fans will not get to see history here after all, as the no-hit bid ends right here with 1 out in the 8th. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo. No balls and 1 strike. No hits to this point. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And this one's in the dirt. And a heads-up play to get back to first, as he wisely hadn't gotten too far from the bag. Very high, 2-1.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
Even count, 2 balls and 2 strikes. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Payoff pitch on its way. Pulled toward right center field.
You go, your ball. 2.
Santana is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now at the plate, Christian Vasquez. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. That evens it up, 1-1. Lynn comes set, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. So here now is Jackie Bradley starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point, but these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Stepping up now, Kevin Pillar. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. And he fouls this one off. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The 0-2 once more. Hit hard on the ground to second. Odor is there. Throw on to first, and now the Red Sox are down to their final out. Rafael Devers the next to bat. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
He's got it, and the Rangers will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, Dan, we almost saw history today with a no-hitter. But even though that wasn't meant to be, they did get the win.
Yeah, D-Roll, and that's ultimately the important thing. It was a transcendent pitching performance for most of the game. It was a thrill to see him come so close to the no-no, and a win like this will surely give his team a lift.
The Rangers have had some ups and some downs in the early going this year and find themselves still hovering around the 500 mark. For more on that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, their play has been respectable so far, and not much more was expected of them entering this season. But these players are not the least bit satisfied with respectability. They want to take that next step into relevance. As one player said, it's time we step it up and carve out our place among the contenders. It's time for us to walk the walk. So let's see if they can back that up here late in this game.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks.
Now batting, the center fielder.
He's set, and the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. Well, you don't need us to tell you. It's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a poodle. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Solak's got it, and there's one gone. And he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. In is Jorge Soler. In his career against Mike Minor, he's gone 3 for 11. 2 of those hits were for home runs. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Hey, guys, he's not known for being a singles hitter right here, but that's his second knock of the game.
And I'm sure he'll take him, but the guys on the other side of the scorecard might be thinking we really avoided a worse fate. Hunter Dozier comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Called strike on the outside part of the plate, 0-2.
Well, the Royals have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. Strike three.
That's his second strikeout of the game. I wouldn't be surprised if a coach finds him in the dugout and gives him a little talk about shortening up and putting the ball in play. Good things tend to happen when you do that in these kinds of conditions.
1-0 the count. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Fouled off. 1-1. Here it is. Clearly fooled there on the slider.
Can't say he's tickling around the zone. Those last two pitches were pretty much grooved right down the middle, but it didn't bite him.
Lopez on second. Soler at first. 2 out in the inning. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Line drive to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that in. So digging in now, Ronald Guzman. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
First pitch on its way. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Phillips is there for it. He's got it one away. Now at the plate, Odor. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribbon.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. Dozier moving back to the track. Gone. He finds the short porch for a home run. Odor connects for a 2-run home run. 7 home runs for him on the year now. As the Rangers take control here, it's now 4-1.
One of the things you have to fight through as a pitcher is getting a little fatigued and a little tired. Start leaving balls up in the zone. That ball left right in the middle of the plate, and he paid for it. That ball was hit a long way.
Now here comes the Royal skipper up the stairs on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen, as that'll be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart after 6 1/3, and he'll have no shot at a victory here in this one. Scott Barlow comes on to pitch here with 1 man gone in the top of the 7th.
Number 58.
So now up steps Isaiah Kiner-Falefa as he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, right fielder,
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Skied into straightaway right. Long run for the right fielder. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. Runs here on 2 hits, with one of them being the home run. Last half of the 7th here. Digging in now for Kansas City, Michael Franco. He was a ground out victim last time up. No balls and a strike to count. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he punches out another one. Make it 9 for the ball game. And there's the signal now from the crew chief. As we expected, we will have a rain delay.
Begins to be dicey, Matt, if you're one of these managers right now. It looks like this could be delayed somewhere between 45 minutes to an hour. Do you leave your pitchers in? Most of the ballparks have areas down below where guys can ride the bike or get on the treadmill. But you start getting into that 45-minute to an hour delay, you're starting to really flirt with danger. I'll be interested to see what the managers do with these 2 pitchers.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Grounded back up the middle. There's Kiner-Falefa. throw gets him 2 down.
Now batting. No left fielder.
And welcome back inside the ballpark as the weather has finally cleared up. Mike Minor looks to be ready to go as we're ready for baseball to resume. Standing in to get us going again, Brett Phillips. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Line to the right side. That gets down, and the inning continues.
Now batting. Number 27.
At the plate, Adalberto Mondesi, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Base hit, line drive into the corner.
Hey, after back-to-back 2-out hits right now, this pitcher thought he was going to cruise through this inning, and now he's got traffic, and he's in jeopardy with a ball in the gap or a ball missed over the heart of the plate, a crooked number going on the board.
Oh, 1, here it comes. Gets a small piece near the plate. That winds up foul. 2 men are on with 2 men out. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Royals strand a pair, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Mitch Garver. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
The catcher, number 8, Mitch Garver.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, had him chopping at that one. It's 0-1. Action in that KC pen now as a right-hander's begun to loosen up. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. One and 2 to the Rangers catcher.
2 strikes.
The 1-2. Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Now back.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. Line drive to left. So he'll add 1 to his total as that falls in. He's got 3 hits in this one.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect Willie Calhoun. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Right side, hit hard. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Up next to the Rangers.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home-road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes this is a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
1 ball, no strikes to count. The 1-0 home is taken for ball 2.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Phillips is there for it. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Throw back to second, and that's a double play. So no runs on 2 base hits, no errors, and 1 man left on. Now in the box, Whit Merrifield, and he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning. Nick Goody enters from the pen to start the 8th, and it's quite possible they'll ask him to pitch 2 full innings to close this out. Way late on the fastball for strike 1.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Count now a ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out.
One of the big advantages to pitching ahead in the count if you're a pitcher, because you have to cover both pitches if you're a hitter. You have to cover the off speed and the fastball. And in a 1-2 count, you might be sitting off speed. And what happens? He gets the fastball, and he can't catch up to the express.
And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Soler goes down for out number 2 in the bottom half. 1 ball, no strikes to count. And he misses low with it. 2-0. Two and one. Fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. 1 run, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Royals. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Tim Hill enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch coming. Here it is. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
And it's fouled away. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone. So coming to the plate, Todd Frazier. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And that's by him. It's 0-1. Hill has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Dozier is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping up to the plate, Rougned Odor. He went deep for a 2-run homer in his previous at-bat. Line drive to left. Phillips is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the. All set for the bottom of the 9th. At the plate, Ryan O'Hearn hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And it's 0-1 to the Kansas City first baseman. And he falls behind. 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he fouls this one off. Fouled off.
Hey, have an AB right here. I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
They haven't played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag himself. 1 gone here in the 9th.
The third baseman, number 7.
In now, Michael Franco. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Fouled away. Now the 0-1. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
The way he's been able to command his fastball those first 2 pitches, don't be shocked if he goes back in there again or goes up under his chin or nasty slider down and away. He has opened up his full arsenal.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Michael Franco goes quietly, and they've got only 1 out left. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon. KC down to their final strike in this one, and it's fouled away.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A ball and 2 strikes to the Royals catcher.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Solak is there to make the catch, and with that, the ball game is over. So another game is in the books. Guys, what do you make of where things stand around the league as we head into June?
Matt, we are at the point in the season where certain teams have seized the mantle of front runner. If you are on one of those pace setters, you are looking to keep your stride, and if you're not, then you're trying to keep an eye on who's out in front of you and see if you can either cut into that lead or at least keep pace and not be left in the dust.
Totally agree. This is usually the time when we start to see teams separating themselves a little bit, but there's a lot of season left at the same time.
Well, if you've just joined us, we're in a tightly contested matchup of division rivals that may be headed for a good conclusion. Heidi, tell us more about what's at stake here. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and striding toward the plate to hit next, Tony Kemp. The tag from Andrus, and they got him at second.
Very well could have been a hit-and-run attempt there. But you kind of have to make contact for those to work out. He didn't, and his teammate was hung out to dry at second.
It's 1-1 to Tony Kemp.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Ball taken there. 2-1 now. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Swung on, but fouled off to the left. 2 out, nobody on. Lined hard, but this will be a foul ball. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Into the box, Nick Solak. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody put something together to try to score a run.
Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. A bouncer up the middle. Barreto's got it. Throw is not in time, and a great job of legging that out as now the go-ahead run is on base to lead off the inning.
I know he didn't smoke that one from the offensive standpoint, but you know what? A knock's a knock, especially to lead off an inning. Game tied, and it's getting late. That could prove to be pivotal.
In now, Ronald Guzman. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's a hard hit ball that'll be caught out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and standing in a power threat in Todd Frazier, the third baseman. From the belt, kicks and deals. This is line to left. but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Now back.
So here's the left-handed bat of Rougned Odor. His previous history with Mike Fiers, he's got 8 hits in 33 at-bats. He's also hit 3 home runs. Fielded cleanly, and he'll step on the bag himself. And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Yeah, Matty, you're seeing a lot of late swings on the fastball tonight because this guy has had everything working. He has them in the proverbial rocking chair.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. Gallo is there. 1 quick out to start inning number 9.
The bat, number 1. Shortstop.
And next up will be Franklin Barreto. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again. But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number 2.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Striding in for Oakland, Matt Olson, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch, so 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. A's are gone in order, and this is still... Yusmeiro Petit enters to do the pitching, and best case scenario for him is to push this one into extra innings. Bottom of the inning now, so Elvis Andrus the next to bat. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Kenna is there, and that is a big first out here to start inning number 9.
The batter.
Shin-Soo Choo at the plate now, and error allowed him to reach base in his last appearance. Here's the first pitch to him. Started to go down after it, and he couldn't hold back. It's strike 1. Here it comes. This is pulled into right. Pinder is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Mitch Garver. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kenna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the... Here's Chris Davis now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Hit hard on the ground towards second. Odor has it. Throw to first gets him. 1 out here to lead off the 10th.
The left fielder, number 20.
So now it's Mark Hanna. He was a ground out victim last time up. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
He's up to 100 pitches now, but he's still bringing the fastball pretty good. Nothing about that last throw tells me he's wearing down right now.
He's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Now batting, Matt Chapman. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
That elevated fastball right there, That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Behind 0-2 now. Now the 0-2. Weak grounder back to the mound. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the A's. We are still scoreless. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Next to bat will be the Texas cleanup hitter, Joey Gallo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And quickly, there's one down to lead off the frame.
The designated hitter, number 5.
And here's the former prize Dodger prospect, Willie Calhoun. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Starts him out with a cutter, and he gets him to swing through it. 1 strike. And right into the shift. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Up next to the Rangers.
Into the box now, Nick Solak. On the night, he's 2 for 4 with a pair of singles. First offering on its way. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Pinder is there to make the catch, and that means... Stepping in, Austin Allen. And he'll be the one to get the 11th underway.
Austin Allen.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Lynn gets the sign. Here's the 0-1. And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away. And that brings up Chad Pinder. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line drive to center field. Solak is there. 2 gone.
I know they say sometimes that these things even out, but that was a bullet line drive.
And he takes ball 1. And out. And that's in there for his strike 1-1.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that 2-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
And a jam shot here as this is sent towards second. Throw on to Guzman at first, and the inning is over. J.B. Wendelken takes over now to start the home 11th, and he's looking to get this one to the visiting 12th.
J.B. Wendelken.
Standing in, Ronald Guzman. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day.
The first baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Kenna is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Here's Todd Frazier now.
Todd Frazier.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Now here's the pitch. Hit in the air to center field. Laureano is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, second baseman.
Here's Rougned Odor now. He was a ground out victim last time up. From the stretch. Right side, defense aligned perfectly. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Here's Elvis Andrus now as he grounds one briskly to short. And an underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ramon Laureano, looking to change his fortunes here. 0 for 4 with 2 strikeouts so far in the game. And he gets ahead 0-1. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control 0-2.
This is one of the things that makes him so effective as a pitcher. Able to pound the zone with all different options.
Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases.
I'll tell you, that's one of the first good swings we've seen anybody put on this guy so far. He's been throwing the ball really well, but that was one of the few mistakes we've seen him make.
Jesse Chavez will come on in relief here and appear in game number 25 on the year so far. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with nobody out. A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count. Count still at 1-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And he struck out again. That's the third time he's gone down on strikes in this one. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he could very well get the intentional pass here, as that would set up a potential double play ball that might keep the game tied. 0-1 the count. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. The 0-2. Fouled off. And he misses there. 1-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think...
And we'll have to leave it there, as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. Standing in, Shin-Soo Choo. He lined out in his last trip, so looking for better fortunes here.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
And he is going to have extra bases to start it out. And your winning run will be in scoring position. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him.
To me, that was just way too big of a risk. If you're leading off an inning and you've already got 2 bases easily, pull up and pat yourself on the back. You're already into scoring position, but now they've got nothing to show for the leadoff extra base hit.
And he'll break through with a solid knock here, his first of the ball game.
Hey, nice piece of hitting right there to put the winning run on base. I know there's 1 out in the inning. They got 1 more to play with that they could potentially be productive with, but this guy's looking to end this right now and put something in a gap.
Here's Joey Gallo now, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He's got a chance to end this one and send these fans home happy if he can get a ball deep enough into the gap. The 0-1 lifted the other way out to left center. Kenna will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and in the bed next, former Dodger minor leaguer Willie Calhoun. Here's the first pitch. Line drive to center field. Laureano is there to make the catch, and that means stepping in and ready for another shot. Mark Canha. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Lifted in the air out to right. Choo giving chase. He's there and records the first down. Chapman. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Drives it out to deep right center field. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And he is into second base with one away as the go-ahead run.
Now batting.
Just goes to show you, if you're going to throw that two-seam fastball away, which I don't think is the best pitch anyway, you better start that thing out of the zone and let it work its way back to the corner. With this one, it started out on the corner, so it leaked back right over the heart of the plate and got whacked.
The 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2. Ready with another two-strike offering. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
Chad Pinder is in with two away as he takes a ball 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees. Slider misses away, and he's behind 3-0.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. There's ball 4.
Ball 4.
Wow, if that's not a strike, I don't know what is. I know these subs have a tough job. I get it. We'll see if he gets the next borderline call or if there are any makeup calls coming up.
No balls and 1 strike. The 0-1. Swing and a miss on the cut fastball. 1-2. Chapman over at second. Pinder on at first with 2 down. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And he strikes him out here for out number 3. So after a scoreless top half, they'll have a chance to. Lou Trevino enters the game now as he'll get the responsibility of trying to send this one to a 14th inning. Up next for the Rangers, Nick Solak. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit the other way out toward right field. Pinder settles under it, and there's one gone. Settling in now, Ronald Guzman. He's set. Here it comes. Chop this one right side. Scooped up. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, the third baseman.
So next to the plate for Texas, Todd Frazier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. And he falls behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Digging in and looking for more, Rougned Odor. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. Here's the first pitch. Weak grounder down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 0-1 count. The pitch. Outside for a ball. 1-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
I I think it's about time to choke up on that bat and get that foot down. He's awfully tardy right now.
Fouled away. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here.
It might be. It could be. It's gone. A home run.
So it's a 2-run shot to right center, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
You're looking to piece together a rally or scratch any runs you can across the plate. But he says, hey, to heck with that. I'm going to do it with one swing of the bat. So a walk-off home run ends this thing in extras. That was fun. Man, D-Roll, that was a huge win for this club as they're able to pick up a key game on a division rival.
No doubt, Dan. There's no better way to improve your position in a division race than beating a team you're looking up at. You grab their shirt tail and climb up as you pull them down. I guarantee you they are feeling great about this one.
We're in a close contest here between division rivals. And, guys, do players reach a little deeper in these matchups, or should they maybe?
Hey, no doubt about that. A win against a division rival is much more valuable. In fact, in addition to gaining a game in your win column, you're also putting them one more behind in the loss column, which guarantees that your position in the standings is always improving. At the end of the season, it's these divisional rivals that you are measured up against, so absolutely, these are the games you definitely want to win.
Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel, career against Kyle Gibson. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Pretty well struck high and deep to left field. Back on it is the left fielder, That one is out of here. This game is tied.